wearing a helmet had 7 hours of surgery to fix broken bones in his face. Tonight, KFC, the largest fried chicken chain in the world, is the target of a lawsuit because of the way it cooks its food. The Center for Science in the Public Interest is taking KFC to court over the trans fat used to fry the chicken and just about everything else on the menu. The consumer group says trans fat is killing a lot of Americans. Here's ABC's Elizabeth Leamy.
KFC says we do chicken right, but the chain fries its food in oil loaded with trans fat. The Center for Science in the Public Interest says it's suing because trans fat is a killer.
If they had a conscience, they wouldn't be using it.
Trans fat comes from a mixture of vegetable oil and hydrogen gas. Hydrogenated oil is cheaper and lasts a lot longer than other cooking oils.
Calorie for calorie, trans fat is the worst thing that's in our food supply.
Experts estimate trans fat kills 30,000 Americans a year. The government says consumers should limit their intake to no more than 2 grams of trans fat per day and eliminate it completely if possible. KFC's 3-piece extra crispy meal with biscuit and potato wedges contains 15 grams of trans fat, more than you should eat in a week. To give you an idea, this 3-piece KFC meal contains the same amount of trans fat as 30 regular McDonald's hamburgers. Still, some customers say they don't care.
I know a lot of things I eat are not healthy.
But while you're eating, you're enjoying what you're eating.
KFC told ABC News, quote, "This is a frivolous lawsuit, completely without merit. All KFC products are safe to eat and meet government regulations." KFC says it discloses its trans fat levels online and at each restaurant. But CSPI says it's harder to avoid trans fat at KFC than at any other fast food restaurant.
At the hamburger chains, the trans fat is in the side dishes. At KFC, it's in the main course and some of the side dishes.
Wendy's announced last week that it will switch to a healthier oil in August, and even KFC is studying other oil options. If consumers demand it, change will come. Elizabeth Leamy, ABC News, Washington.
And up next, hugs and handshakes and a little bit of humor. Bob Woodruff comes back to our newsroom.
My life is more than I expected, so it's a good thing there's Caltrate. It does more than I expected.
Caltrate is clinically shown to help stop bone loss, and it may also help reduce the risk of colon cancer.
Bring it on!
Caltrate, more than you expect.
The human body was designed to move. That's why Serenity developed a revolutionary fabric for their protective underwear that stretches in every direction to gently hug your body for a closer fit than the leading protective underwear. Serenity Discreet Activewear. You move, they move, you're protected. For a free sample, call 1-877-GET-TENA. Serenity from TENA.
$30,000. Do I hear 40? $40,000. Do I hear 50? 50,000. I have 50,000. Going once, twice. Sold to the gentleman in the center. Moving on. This is a 19.
Okay. I want to go ahead and sell it now.
Sell what?
That thing I bought.
Constantly buying and selling stocks doesn't make much sense either. That's why Edward Jones recommends investment strategies that have proven themselves over the long term. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Long ago, nature brought 8 vegetables together to create a powerful form of vegetable nutrition. Turns out nature is one heck of a gardener. V8 100% vegetable juice. Don't just live, thrive.
Where does your mind go when you go to bed? Well, if you're like a lot of people, it doesn't go to sleep. It replays the day. It looks at what might happen tomorrow. And sometimes it gets tangled up in a list of to-dos and forgot-to-dos. Ask your doctor about Lunesta. It can give you and your restless mind the sleep you need. And non-narcotic Lunesta is approved for use night after night if necessary. Lunesta works quickly, so take it right before bed. Of course, do not use sleep medicines for extended periods without first talking to your doctor. Be sure you have at least 8 hours to devote to sleep before becoming active. Until you know how you'll react to Lunesta, you should not drive or operate machinery. Do not take Lunesta with alcohol. Most sleep medicines carry some risk of dependency. Side effects may include unpleasant taste, headache, drowsiness, and dizziness. For a great night's sleep, leave the